The role and identity of men in society are in a state of flux. Many argue that the feminization of men is leading to their demise, as the traditional masculine qualities of fortitude, stoicism, courage, and fidelity are being deemed obsolete and even toxic. While it's important for men to recognize and embrace their emotions, controlling them is crucial in preventing societal breakdown and violence. Boys historically had to prove their physical prowess and bravery to demonstrate their ability to protect women and children, which was their primary social role. However, with the advancement of women in society and the changing economic landscape, the need for traditional masculine qualities may seem less necessary. This leaves many men feeling lost and unsure of their identity and role. In this video, we will explore things that turn boys into trustworthy and respected men. It's essential to remember that while the definition of masculinity may be evolving, the importance of taking responsibility, being emotionally stable, and respecting others remains unchanged. So, let's dive in and learn how to become better men together. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative videos like this. Number 1. Responsibility. Boys tend to act impulsively and often blame others for the outcome of their actions. They tend to complain and see themselves as a victim of circumstances. On the other hand, men take responsibility for their actions and their outcomes. Even if someone else wrongs them, they acknowledge their role in the situation. Men understand that they are accountable for their choices and decisions, and they don't make excuses or blame others for their mistakes. Taking responsibility is not always easy, but it's essential for personal growth and development. It means accepting the consequences of your actions and making the commitment to do better in the future. Responsibility empowers you to take charge of your life and to create the future that you want. By accepting responsibility, you demonstrate maturity and integrity, which are key traits of a high-value man. Ultimately, our lives are the result of our own choices and actions, not the circumstances or the actions of others. By taking responsibility for our lives, we can take control of our future and achieve our goals. So, instead of blaming others, take ownership of your life and your decisions, and you'll be on the path to becoming a true man. Number 2. Control your emotions. It's important to understand the difference between boys and men when it comes to controlling emotions. Boys tend to do what they feel like, while men do what needs to be done whether they feel like it or not. Unfortunately, society often tries to make men more like women by telling them to express their emotions, listen to their feelings, and open up. While this may be beneficial for women, it can have dangerous consequences for men. When men are told to listen to their feelings and express themselves, they can become very violent. Emotional control is a fundamental pillar of masculinity, and without it, bad things can happen quickly. This is especially true in fatherless households, where fathers are often the ones who enforce discipline and order. However, emotional control does not mean keeping everything bottled up. Men can still talk to their brothers or friends and find healthy ways to let out their emotions, like hitting the gym. It's essential to detach from the situation and look at it objectively, as things are often not as big of a deal as they seem. The best men you will ever meet have control over their emotions, as emotions used badly are bad. Many boys have found success in the gym by using their anger in a productive way. With this knowledge in mind, men can unlock their full potential and become trustworthy, respected, and successful in all areas of life. Number 3. Stop playing video games and stop fapping. Don't get me wrong, video games can be fun and entertaining, but we need to be aware of why they're so addictive to many boys and men. They tap into our primal desires for challenge, competition, and conquest. These achievements may feel real in the moment, but they are ultimately fake and don't carry over into real life. If you spend all your time in a virtual world, you're not pursuing your goals and ambitions in the real world. You're sacrificing your life force and potential for fleeting, empty achievements in a video game. The same can be said for fapping to online content. You're not really conquering anything, just watching others perform. This false conquest can lead to erectile dysfunction as a side effect, among other negative consequences. It's time to break free from these false realities and start living in the real world. Pursue your goals, connect with real people, and challenge yourself in ways that will lead to real growth and achievement. It may be difficult at first, but the rewards will be worth it in the end. Number 4, doing instead of talking. It's easy to get caught up in talking about our accomplishments and goals, but at the end of the day, it's our actions that truly define us. We all know someone who loves to talk about how successful they are, how many women they've dated, or how strong they are in a fight. But the truth is, talk is cheap. Real success, financial freedom, and fighting prowess all take hard work and dedication. Boys often take the easy way out by bragging about their achievements, but this only sets them up for disappointment. True success requires action, not just words. Men understand this and focus on doing instead of talking. Sometimes, it's best to keep your head down and work hard in silence. You don't need to brag about your accomplishments to others. Instead, let your actions speak for themselves. When you focus on doing instead of talking, you'll find that your goals become much more achievable. So, don't be like the friend who talks a big game but never follows through. Instead, be a man who works hard in silence and lets his actions do the talking. Number 5, control your mind. Learning to stay disciplined is essential because we cannot always rely on motivation. Even if you wake up feeling unhappy, you should still stick to your routine and do the things you would do if you were happy. Our emotions should not have an impact on how we live our lives because as adults, we have responsibilities, problems, and pressures to deal with. It's not about being happy all the time, but about performing and achieving regardless of our emotional state. Happiness will come eventually, but if you focus solely on being happy, you may lead a superficial life without much substance. Your ability to deal with stress and handle pressure is directly related to your success in life. If you can handle stress all day, you will be successful, but if you collapse under pressure, you won't be. Stress is inevitable in life, but there is a correlation between success, life, and stress. The more stress you can handle, the better your life will be. One of the few things in life that we can control is our state of mind. We cannot control the weather, other people, or our health, but we can control our thoughts and how we react to situations. If we cannot control our minds, we are powerless and life will blow us around like a feather in the wind. If you want to quit smoking but keep putting it off, it means you don't really want to quit. If your mind is broken and you cannot do what you want to do with your own mind, you will always be a peasant in life, never a king. Gaining control over your mind is the most important thing you can do as a man because once you have control over your mind, life becomes so much easier. If you set a goal to do 1,000 push-ups, you will do them because you said you would. You either control your mind or you don't. Life is hierarchical, and there will always be kings and peasants. If you cannot control your mind, you will never be a king. Take control of your mind, and the possibilities in life become limitless. As we wrap up this video on the 5 things that turn boys into men, I hope that you've gained some valuable insights into what it really takes to grow and develop into a mature and responsible adult. Remember, these tips may be tough to swallow, but they are essential for personal growth and development. Now, I want to hear from you. What other things do you think turn boys into men? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more great content. We are dedicated to helping you become the best version of yourself, and we have plenty of videos on personal development, self-improvement, and more. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay focused, stay motivated, and keep striving towards your goals.